Hey, what's up, guys? Cargon back from the video, and today I want to do my NFL Week 7 picks. So, starting off with the list there, we got Thursday Night Football, October 19th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New Orleans Saints. Going with the Jags here to win. I think the Jags there do actually have a more stronger offense there. They look more stronger there and stuff. Their defense looks mostly really strong there and stuff like that. I think they can actually hold out there. I think they can actually hold out and actually try to win some games here and stuff. Mostly for the Saints here. I don't really trust New Orleans here with Derek Carr. I just don't think Derek Carr can actually can get it done there compared to the Jaguars here. So I'm going to go with the Jags here to win over the Saints. That's it for the Thursday Night Football. So it's on to Sunday, October 22nd. We have the 11 o'clock games, Mountain Time. First thing, 11 o'clock games. We have the Las Vegas Raider haters at the Chicago Bears. I am going to go with the Bears here to win. I think the Bears can get it done there against the Raider haters. I just don't see what the Raiders can actually fully do here. I don't really trust Jimmy Garoppolo there. Garoppolo doesn't really look that great there. Yeah, they technically did beat the Patriots, but the Patriots are not that great of a team there. They're kind of looking pretty bad there. So they technically took a win over them, but the Bears there, I don't know. This game is mostly like a tank ball game here, but I'm gonna say the Bears actually have a more advantage here. I think Justin Fields is injured. I think he is injured in this game, but I think the backup can fully do something here against the haters. Jimmy Garoppolo, honestly, a pretty bad quarterback to actually play him there. But this game's mostly a tank bowl game. But this game's honestly a who cares game. But I'm gonna say Bears can pull it out here and win this one because I do actually trust the Bears a little bit better in their haters. So I'm gonna say Bears win it over the haters. Next game, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Indianapolis Colts. Going with the Colts, I am going with the Browns here. I think the Browns look so sharp. They look really good there. They can actually can get stuff done there. They technically upset it. The Niners last week there. They technically did upset them last week there, and they look much better of a team there. I think they can get it done there with Deshaun Watson there on the team there. He looks much better of a quarterback there. He looks more sharp as a quarterback. The defense for the Browns look really, really good there, and I think they can get fully done there, and they can get something going there and stuff like that. For the Colts there, I don't see what Indy can actually fully do here. They're going into the wrong direction there, even if they actually technically are actually doing pretty well. Indy's actually doing pretty well this year, and they're actually showing potential there. But I think the Browns actually have their number. There because I think the Browns do actually have Deshaun Watson there, who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. I just don't see what they can actually do there. Even if they don't have Nick Chubb, I think the Browns can actually do something. Their defense is a little bit better in the Colts there. So that's going to be an issue for Indy there, and I think they're going to have a hard time going against this. The Colts are going to have a hard time going against this Browns defense. So I'm going to go with the Browns over the Colts. Next game, we got the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. So this game here, I am going to go with the Bills here. When the Bills there look really sharp there. They did pretty well there. They almost lost against the Giants last week there. Honestly, Josh Allen didn't play as his best last week, but I think he's going to bounce back this week, and he's going to show how he's going to do it against the Patriots there. I just don't see what New England can do. New England's going into like a massive slump there, and they're not looking that fucking great there. So they're not looking that great there, and I just don't see what New England can actually fully do here in this game here and stuff. Mostly the Bills there, they look really strong there. They look like they can do something more powerful of a house thing there. With Josh Allen there, I think Josh Allen, who honestly is mostly a better quarterback there, mostly a much better quarterback, and what the Patriots actually have. So, plus the Bills defense with Von Miller, I think it's going to be a really hard and fair for the Patriots. The Patriots are not going to do nothing against this Bills team. So, I'm going to go with the Bills here to win over the Patriots. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders at the New York Giants. Going with the Commanders here to win. I think the Commanders can get it done there. They look more sharp of a team there. They do actually have a better pass rush, and the Giants do. Giants just do not look that great of a team there. They just don't look that great of a team. Even if I don't really trust Josh Howells there as a quarterback, I do, and I don't really trust the Giants either. The Giants almost beat the Bills last week there, so I don't know how they're going to go against this Commanders defense there, who honestly can actually has a much better pass rush than the Bills do. Well, technically the Bills actually have a better pass rush, but I don't know. When they switch up in quarterback there, they kind of looked a little bit better. The Giants did look a little bit better there. But I'm going to say the Commanders can pull it out here and win this one. I just don't see what the Giants can fully do here against this Commanders team. So I'm going to say Commanders win it here over the Giants. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bucks. I am going to go with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks look really strong there. Mostly they look really, really strong there, and I think they can actually do something here. They look really strong as a team there. Mostly they do actually have much stronger wide receivers there, and the Falcons. The Falcons are kind of like that team is like possibly is a winning. Mostly they win games, but technically they are not fully winning games at all. It just proves how they try to pressure those games there, and it just doesn't really look good for them and stuff. For the Bucks there, they look much sharper there, and I think they can actually fully get something done there. I think they can get something done against the Falcons there. I don't trust Atlanta. I don't really trust Atlanta there because Atlanta looks like one of those teams who can win, but you just don't really trust them in a way. But I'm going to say the Bucks can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Bucks have a little bit more advantage here over the Falcons. I just don't trust the Falcons at all. Next game, we have the Detroit Lions and at the Baltimore Ravens. I am going to go with the Lions here to win. The Lions there look really sharp as a team there. They look outstanding there. They actually have a really strong defense there. Their defense looks really, really strong there. They actually have, mostly because they do actually have a strong defense there, they might actually do some pushing there onto this Ravens front there. The Ravens do actually have Jamar Jackson, but I don't really trust Jamar Jackson in this game. I just don't see what he can fully do here. He doesn't look that great of a quarterback there. So, he looks pretty good as a quarterback, but he's against that Lions defense. He's going to have a struggle with that Lions defense there. He's going to have a massively struggle against his Lions defense there. So I'm going to say the Lions can pull it out here and win this one against the Ravens. That's it for the 11 o'clock games. So let's move on to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the LA Rams. Going This game, I'm gonna go with the Rams here. I think the Rams can get it done. I don't really trust Pittsburgh there because I think Pittsburgh doesn't really look that great of a full of a team there. They just don't look that great there. I just don't really trust Pittsburgh at all with Kenny Pickett there. Kenny Pickett, who honestly is a pretty bad of a quarterback there, and he's showing he's not that great of a quarterback there. So I'm gonna say the Rams can pull it out here and win this one because the Rams, mostly they're kind of like that shocking team there, who kind of show people they can actually win a lot of games there. They do actually have that one wide receiver there who's a freaking monster right now, who's honestly replacing Cooper Kupp there, but he's really good. I can't really, even it's kind of funny, I actually have that guy on my fantasy, and he's doing really well in fantasy football right now. If you guys are playing fantasy, go pick him up. He's really good. Mostly, I'm going to say the Rams can actually do something there. They can actually pull some wins out, because if they keep handing to the wide receiver I was saying I have in my fantasy, he is really good. He's really good. I think he's going to get a lot of carries there and a lot of catches there and stuff like that for there. For the quarterback there, I don't really trust Stafford, but trust me, I think the Steelers are not that great. So I think I'm going to go with the Rams here to win over the Steelers. Next game, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. I am going to go with the Seahawks here to win because I think the Seahawks have a little bit of advantage. They look much better there, and the Cardinals do. The Cardinals look really bad there. They look really bad. They don't look like they're fully in sync there. They can't do nothing there. That's what the Cardinals can do. They don't look like that team who's like honestly is saying we're gonna come in and win. No, I think they're not gonna do that much here against the Seahawks. Seahawks there look really strong there. I think they can actually do something. They do have Geno Smith there, who honestly is mostly a pass house of a runner there. So I'm gonna say he's mostly a passing there, and he can actually get something fully done there. Geno Smith can actually fully get something done against this Cardinals team. I just don't really trust the Cardinals at all in this game. That's it for the 205 games. We'll move on to the 225 games, Mountain Time. First on the 225, we have the Green Bay Packers at my Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. I think my Broncos really need this win here, mostly from getting embarrassing for the last couple weeks there. The last 2 weeks we've been embarrassed there, but I think the Broncos are going to show something there going into this week there. Mostly, the defense did show something against Kansas City, but mostly Kansas City was too good. For the Broncos there, they look pretty good. I think they can get something done. I think Russell Wilson is going to find his targets there with Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton there. I think they're going to find a lot of those targets with those guys, and mostly using the running game. I think we're going to use the running game a lot in this game here. I think we're going to use the running game a lot in this game. We're going to use Javonte Williams, possibly a McLaughlin there. Might be the backup for Javonte. I think that's going to happen. He's going to be possibly the backup of this team there. Not really P-Ryan, because P-Ryan is not showing too much what he can actually fully do here. But I think for the running backs here, I think we have Javonte and McLaughlin there, who can actually be a good, really running assets there. For the Broncos defense, if they can do something like they did last week against the Chiefs there and actually holding Jordan Love in the end zone like they did Patrick Mahomes, I think the Broncos could do something against Jordan Love on the defensive front there if they can actually show me how they can do it there and stuff like that for it. For the Packers there, because of Jordan Love there, he is not that great under the pressure there. So, and most I kind of explained this in my strengths and weakness video. He's not that great on the pressure there. You can go check that out. But I think the Packers do not look the greatest there because of Jordan Love. I just don't really trust Jordan Love in this game. I don't really trust him there, even if the Broncos defense is not that great. Jordan Love actually has a struggle against bad defenses. He has a struggle against bad defenses there. So I'm gonna say my Broncos can win it there because of Sean Payton there. I think Sean Payton can get it fully done there against the spread, and I think it's fully going into a right direction for the Broncos there. So I'm gonna say the Broncos can fully get it done here against the Packers, and also putting a disclaimer, I'm also going to this game. So yeah, that's it for that game. So we'll move on to the next game. We have the LA Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. I have to go with the Chiefs here. Chiefs look really good there. They do have they do actually have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who honestly is might be a dual threat there for the Chargers there. The Chargers defense looks pretty bad there, so they're going to use that against them and stuff. But they're going to possibly use that against them and use that dual threat there with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce there. Mostly the Chargers there do not look that good there. They technically were playing against the Cowboys and they had that fight the other night and it really didn't look fully good for them there when they actually had that fight there. So but yeah, going into this game, they're going to have a hard time. It's the game's in Arrowhead. They're going to have a hard time playing against them in Arrowhead. Even we did pretty well against them in Arrowhead. I really doubt the Chargers are going to do the same thing. So I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to win it here over the Chargers. That's it for the 225 games. So let's move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Miami Dolphins at the Philadelphia Eagles. I am going to go with the Eagles here win. I think the Eagles actually have a much better team there. They look really sharp there. They actually have a much better team. They actually do have a better quarterback there with Herbert there because they actually look really good there, and I think they can actually fully get something going there. I'm not really Herbert, but Justin Fields there. He looks a much better quarterback. He can actually go down the field, and plus they're kind of pissed off from losing last week against the Browns, or against a really crappy team there. They lost last week against a crappy team. They should have easily beat there, but mostly Fields was not having a great game that day. So technically, I think they're technically gonna bounce back here against the Dolphins. Most of the Dolphins there look really sharp there. They look mostly outstanding there also with the Tyreek Hill and stuff. But this game is going to go back and forth. I won't be surprised this game is going to go back and forth here. But I'm going to say the Eagles can pull it out here and win this one against the Dolphins. But this game is going to be going back and forth. Next game, we got so that's it for the Sunday games. So we'll move on to Monday Night Football. October 23rd. 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime, ABC and ESPN Plus. Or no, ABC and ESPN. We got the San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. Going with the Niners here. When Niners look really sharp there, they can actually fully get something done there. With Brock Purdy, I think Brock Purdy is possibly their quarterback of the future there. So I think they can actually do something against the Vikings here. I think they can actually get something done for the Vikings. I just don't see what they can do against this Niners team, who honestly is mostly showing up there and actually winning games. Even if the Niners are pretty pissed off, also this is another team who's honestly pissed off from losing against a crappy team last week. So they might want to take their revenge this week against the Vikings. So I'm going to say Niners win it here over the Vikings. And the teams are on bye. Bengals are on bye. Cowboys are on bye. Titans are on bye. Jets are on bye. Panthers are on bye. And Texans are on bye. So, yep. Comment, rate, more sponsor to Barrels. We like Barrels. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification so our uploads and my live streams. Car response to Barrels. Carry out. Out of peace.